Hello and welcome to Kidstuff. Kidstuff is a non-profit public benefit corporation designed and dedicated to preserving family-oriented performance art, such as mime, magic, juggling, clowning, and especially puppetry. Our shows are every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. all year round, and our low cost of admission is only $3 a person, and children under the age of 2 are admitted free. All Kidstuff shows are original, audience participatory programs that offer an interactive alternative to the passive absorption of information through television. Our shows offer a hands-on approach to learning by stressing good citizenship, self-esteem, cooperation, and other social skills, while reinforcing educational concepts such as language use, counting, left and right, color identification, etc. It's also a lot of fun. Field trips are also available at Kidstuff. School groups, brownie troops, preschools can all come down and have a show during a weekday. Kidstuff also goes out to schools, hospitals, and civic functions in the area. Kidstuff's Puppetry as a Teaching Tool workshop is designed to give teachers, librarians, and therapists an understanding of the uses of puppetry as an effective teaching medium. In addition, we distribute a workbook which covers seminar notes, project instructions, suggested reading materials, and a teacher evaluation form, which helps us present better workshops in the future. Kidstuff also offers a season pass, where for the low price of only $33 a person per year, our audience can come as often as they like and see a show every weekend if they want. Our season pass also entitles the bearer to a 10% discount on their birthday parties here at Kidstuff. Kidstuff's retail area features fine books on puppetry, mime, ventriloquism, and magic, so that our audience can go home and do these things themselves.
Hi, my name is Larry Holliday. I'm an elementary principal in the Alvord Unified School District in Riverside, California. And I also have the pleasure of serving as the president of the board of directors of Kidstuff. I've been an elementary principal in the state of California in a variety of school districts for over 33 years. I was very excited the first time that Kidstuff came to my school, and never have I seen my 700 children more enthralled, more on the edge of their seats as they watched a professional puppet show. Children have a need to communicate, and they do not talk to a television set. What excited me about Kidstuff was, first of all, that it gives children a two-way street to talk, because it is participatory puppetry, a very exciting, productive educational experience for the children. As a professional educator, I'm deeply concerned about the children I have today and the young adults that they will be in the future. Communications, language arts in our schools is at the heart of our curriculum. We need to do a better job. I think Kidstuff can help us. I hope those of you that can will join me in supporting Kidstuff and the efforts they're making to better our children in terms of communications.
Kidstuff also produces original productions. Our One Brick at a Time puppet company players are the home team here at Kidstuff and play quite often. We have over 10 original productions, including Patchwork, which we call a bedtime ballet puppet play, a story about home, family, and growing up as seen through the eyes of circle, triangle, and square, a fabric family that make up a patchwork quilt.
The lid was heavy. When I opened the chest, There was a wonderful smell of cedar chips and something like apples. It was a grandma smell. I was about to look inside when Mother called me.
Robin, come down from that dusty old attic. Right now, young man.
I wanted to see what kind of treasure the big box held, but when my mother called in that sort of voice, I thought I'd better do what she said. I hurried downstairs, but I had left the chest open.
It's all so bright here.
Said the blue circle. The red triangle added.
And there's so much to see.
The yellow square was a little uncomfortable with the newness of it all, and he said,
Well, now we have seen what there is to see. Now we should definitely go back.
But the blue circle had made up his mind to look around, and so without another thought, he rolled right off the edge of the windowsill and floated to the ground.
See you around.
The blue circle cawed, and then it quickly rolled away to see what he could see.
Excuse me.
Said the square.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon. I'm trying to talk to you. Do you have to move around like that? It's very hard to talk to you when you wiggle so much.
I'm very sorry,
Giggled the flower.
but I can't help myself. It's such a beautiful day, and the breeze keeps me swaying from one side to the other.
The starfish saw the triangle shivering and said,
Don't be afraid, little cousin. Can't you see how alike we are?
The red triangle looked carefully and said,
Why, you have points, just like me. Although you must be very wise to have so many.
Wisdom has nothing to do with making a point, little one.
said the starfish. He sat down, and the rock began to tell his story.
To look at me now, I can tell you're not too impressed. And why should you be? I'm a rock. People don't pay much attention to rocks. They kick us, skip us across lakes, use us to make their flower beds look terrific. But they don't pay much attention to us, which is a shame, because you can learn a lot from a rock, let me tell you.
Like what?
Said the circle.
Don't you just sit there?
Today I'm sitting here. Last month I was over there. 18,000 years ago I was in Mesopotamia. So don't you get smart about you just sit there.
You mean you've been other places?
Certainly, I travel a lot. Although usually it's when somebody picks me up and throws me. I hate that. The flights are nice, but those landings.
I remember finding the quilt in the garden that day, and though it was getting cool outside, the quilt was very bright and very warm-looking indeed. Mother said that I could keep the quilt, and I still have it today, and whenever I feel alone, I snuggle into it, and I feel right at home.
Our version of The Three Little Pigs features classical music, great special effects, about 50 different pig puns, and a big bad wolf who sounds just like Jack
House
Nicholson.
of bricks? Brick. Oh, man. I mean, straw, no problem. Sticks, easy. Stucco, maybe. But brick, no way. Suey! Pig, suey! What do you want? What do you think, Ein swine? I want to eat you. Hogwash. Well, you could at least rinse off first. Hey, why don't you just huff and puff and blow your house down? Hey, I don't steal your chinny chin chin line, do I? Look, I don't have time to chit-chat, pal. I've got a little old grandma and a kid in a Red Riding Hood to eat at 4 o'clock, so let's get on with it, shall we? Well, if you don't leave, I'm gonna call the police. Truffles, dial 911. Hold it. Hold up, hold on. Where did you get a phone? Pig Bell. Oh, man, that's it. You've asked for it. I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house in. When pigs have wings. You know, this is a well-built house, man. Jackhammer. Whoa.
Two of our most popular characters, Pip and Squeak, are featured in two original productions, Pip and Squeak Go to the Moon and Pip and Squeak Go Camping. These crazy mice are a tribute to Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, and other vaudeville greats.
The great outdoors, I love being inside the great outdoors.
Hey, I just thought of something. What if we get out there and we see wild animals? Dinosaurs and elephants and even a cannibals. Man-eating plants or giant ants or killer bats, blood-sucking gnats. Hey, tell me, Pip, what would we do then? Huh?
I know you're uptight. It's really all right, because two are much better than one.
Well, maybe you're right. We'll try it tonight. Who knows? It might even be fun.
The great outdoors, the great outdoors.
Who cares if it rains? So what if there's bugs? I really don't mind if it's...
Ideal as an introduction to Shakespeare, our puppet shows The Adventures of the Sneaky Fox feature Goupil, a real Renaissance rogue. The use of Elizabethan English in our shows helps remove the mysteries of thee and thou and other Shakespearean turn of phrase.
To amuse thee with a puppet play, and if our show doth give thee mirth, our players have done a good turn on earth. Our play involves a crafty fox, and Goupil be his name.
Kidstuff's most visually exciting puppet show ever, The Legend of Santa Claus, is based on a book by Wizard of Oz author L. Frank Baum and features 16 beautiful 3-foot-tall handmade characters and breathtaking special effects. The Legend of Santa Claus blends two rarely seen forms of theatrical styles, the Japanese-inspired bunraku, where puppets may have two or more operators with the puppeteers in full view of the audience, and the ancient art of shadow puppetry. The show spans the entire life of childhood's most familiar hero, from his childhood in the magical forest of Burzee, the source of the Northern Lights, to the creation of the first toy and Claus's first flight with the reindeer.
To help, but it is I who care for them like a parent cares for a child. Does a good parent let his children do anything they want to do? Of course not. It doesn't matter if they want to. I don't want them to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't take offense. I was under the impression you'd be happy to see the deer taken care of for you. Let me clear up your misconception. These deer are under my protection. They are free to run in the wild, not to be harnessed like a wayward child. Oh, no. No way. The deer offered to help. It was under the condition that whatever we did, it would be with your permission. Please let me make this perfectly clear. I do not intend to harm any deer.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, the concerned parents, the dedicated teachers, and the generous corporate sponsors who've helped keep Kidstuff stores open. And we'd like to invite you to help support Kidstuff in its continued efforts to bring family theater at its best to you, the public. Hit it. We've got nails, screws, nuts and bolts, things you use to hang your coats, deadlocks, padlocks, washers and knobs, everything for any jobs. Springs, wheels, pulleys and sockets, widgets, gadgets, switches and sprockets, wrenches, ratchets, rivets and pliers, 40 kinds of electrical wires. Get down. There's
There's bricks, tacks, spackle for cracks, hacksaws, chainsaws, hydraulic jacks. We got screwdrivers, pile drivers, and big cotter pins, scissors and clippers, and tin snips for tin. We even have a nail sale this month. Now that's my store, beginning to end, and I'm not gonna tell you all over again.